Hello everyone, myself Sriram K, Assistant Professor in Department of Pharmacology. Today's topic is functions of heart. So previously we have seen what is the anatomy of heart, how it is positioned. Now we are going into the functions of heart. So what is the main function of heart, how it is performing the function. So all these things we are going to discuss in this topic. So going into the topic, so, what is the core mission? So, primary function of the heart is to pump the blood throughout the body. So, this is the only organ that pumps the blood throughout the body so that the blood goes to the every parts of the body. So, this is the primary function. So, pumping is the main function of the heart. So, then dual circulation. So, what is dual circulation? So, circulation generally divided into two parts. Okay, first one is pulmonary circuit, and another one is systemic circuit. So, pulmonary circuit, the circulation of blood between the heart to the lungs. So, this happens for getting oxygen from the uh, air, and this oxygen is transported throughout the body. So, to get the oxygen, the pulmonary circulation is the primary circulation. And once the oxygen blood comes into the heart, second one is systemic circulation. So, this systemic circulation will pump the blood throughout the body, so where it delivers the oxygen to every cells in the body. So this is the systemic circulation. So pulmonary circulation where the blood get oxygenated, and the systemic circulation the oxygenated blood travel towards the all parts of the body. So this is the two type of circulation, and also it creates the blood pressure to ensure the continuous flow. So this heart also create the blood pressure. So the blood pressure mainly ensures the continuous flow of the blood. So this is the core mission. Secondly, the double pump. So what the double pump? Generally, the pumping happens simultaneously. That is right heart and the left heart. So where the right heart primarily pulmonary pump. So where they receives deoxygenated blood from the body, and the deoxygenated blood pumped from the heart to the lungs. So the blood goes to the lungs, it gets oxygenated. So the oxygenated blood then returns back to the left heart. So where the left heart receives the oxygenated blood, so this oxygenated blood from the lungs, it pumps to the entire body of the system. So this is the left heart. So generally right heart receives the deoxygenated blood and it is pumped to the lungs. Left heart receives oxygenated blood, it pumps the blood towards the entire body. So this is the double pump system. Going on to the next. So this is the structure where we already seen that. So we see that right atrium, left atrium, right ventricle, left ventricle. We saw that the right atrium and the right ventricle receives the deoxygenated blood. The deoxygenated blood is pumped from the heart to the pulmonary artery. So where the pulmonary artery takes the blood to the lungs. Then we seen that left atrium and left ventricle receives the oxygenated blood. So from the oxygenated blood that is received from the lungs, it gets into the aorta. From the aorta, the blood goes towards to the various parts of the body. So this is the complete two circulation. One is pulmonary circulation, and another one is um, systemic circulation. So this is the entire structure. Going into the topic, so maintaining the circulation. So continuous unidirectional flow. So that is the blood process, blood circulation is continuous. So it will not stop at any point, and also it is only through going through the only one direction. So this is mainly regulated by the valves. So this valves helps the prevent the backflow of the blood. So the blood can travel only from the one direction. So it will not come back to the same direction. Okay, so there is one unidirectional flow. Then adjusts output. So can pump 5 liter per minute at rest. Okay, so when the body at rest, it can pump 5 liter per minute and 25 liter per minute during the exercise time. Third point is ensures perfusion, maintains blood flow to brain, kidney, even during sleep. Okay, this is called entirely the blood flow will not stop at any point. The blood maintains the blood flow to the brain, kidney, heart, to the every parts of the body. The heart will pump the blood. Okay, so it will not stop at any point. Even during the sleeping time also, the blood completely flows. Then generating the blood pressure. We already seen that it creates a blood pressure. The one is systolic pressure, that is contraction phase. During the contraction of the heart, it goes to 120 mmHg level, and during the relaxation phase, that is diastolic pressure, it goes to 80 mmHg. Okay. Then pressure gradient. The pressure gradient drives blood from high to low pressure areas. Okay, so this is the pressure gradient. Then essential for kidney filtration and capillary exchange. The blood pressure is mainly essential for the kidney filtration, where the kidney filters the blood and also and it will get back into the heart same itself. Okay, so the mainly the blood filters in the kidney. Okay, so this is the blood pressure area. Then transport and the delivery. So what are all it will transport? Delivers oxygen and nutrition to every cell. When the blood flows to the body, it delivers oxygen and nutrition, and also it removes carbon dioxide and wastes from the tissues. Then it transports hormones to target organs. Then it distributes heat to regulate the body temperature. Generally, the blood itself will generate the heat, so that heat will transfer throughout the body. As the blood flows through the body, the heat is distributed along the every body parts, so it will maintain the heat. Next, electrical function. So autorhythmicity. So this is the electrical signals within the heart, how the electrical signals are transported. That is self-pacing. First one is self-pacing. Heart beats without external nerve input. So heart itself is a natural pacemaker. It will beat without any external nerve input. And second is SCA node. This is the initiate the impulse 60 to 100 beats per minute at rest. So this is the starting phase SCA node, where it initiate the impulse. And next, coordinated contraction. So first, how the heart will contract. Atria contract first, then it goes to ventricle contract next. So first atrial contraction, then ventricle contraction, then intrinsic regulation. So heart rate adjusts via autoimmune system, auto nervous system. Okay, so that is autonomic nervous system. So autonomic nervous system, that is only will regulate the heart rate. Okay, so there is two type of nervous system. One is central nervous system and another one is autonomic nervous system. The heart rate is mainly adjusted by the autonomic nervous system. Then endocrine function. The heart is also an endocrine organ, so it secretes atrial natriuretic peptide from atria, and ANP action lowers the blood pressure, increase urine output. Then brain natriuretic peptide released in the heart failure, so during the diagnosis. Next, metabolic. So metabolic and protective roles. The energy producer, that is heart muscle, uses fatty acids 60 to 70% and glucose for ATP. Then self-protection. So preferential blood flow to coronary arteries during diastole. So coronary artery supplies blood to the heart. Then filter helps to remove the microclots and cell debris from the circulation. Coming to adaptability and reserve, so Frank Sterling law, that is more blood in is equal to more blood out. Then cardiac reserve, ability to increase the output during stress and exercise. Then compensatory mechanism, that is hypertrophy, increased rate and stronger contraction in response to the demand. So this is the adaptability and the reserve. So coming to the end of the slide, that is summary. So what we have seen is it mainly pumps the blood, then maintains the blood pressure and transport various substances, and also it is self-pacing. The electrical signals is regulated within the heart itself, then secretes hormone and adapts the output to meet the body needs. So this is the entire summary. So we have come to end of the slide. Thank you.